You see the worst things about yourself. Every time when you try and do something and you fail at it or do it wrong, you just kick yourself, beating yourself up. Not physically, but spiritually, on the inside. And it does hurt when you can't wake up for yourself on a daily basis. Your life becomes miserable. I mean, I said this a lot in my other videos. You're the person you're with the most 24/7, 365. When you beat yourself up, you hate yourself. And if you wake up hating yourself, everything that's negative inside your headspace is just gonna be a reflection of that. And I think we do this every day, all the time, when we promise ourselves we're gonna do something, fail at it, or we actually put in the time and effort and try, and we find out that our best was not enough. When we say we're gonna do this and it doesn't happen for as long as we want to, or we don't commit as much as we would like to, you kick yourself. You start hating yourself. I mean, you say, I'm going to practice playing soccer today. I'm going to exercise for a whole month. And you actually start doing the right things. You start eating right for the next 2 weeks. Then next thing you know, that snapback happens. And you go back into eating all that junk food. And next thing you know, you're back to square one. You kick yourself. And then that energy, that negative fog, that black fog just forms around you and it stays with you. Hence why you'll be in a bad mood. But we forget to give ourselves our flowers. I mean, sure, you didn't make it for that month, or you didn't do the goal that kept to it for as long as you wanted to, but you still did something, bro. You still did. You actually took the time, effort, discipline, energy to actually practice and exercise for those 2 weeks, eating the right foods and waking up. Nobody can take that away from you. Nobody can. As insignificant as maybe 2 weeks can seem, it's a lot of time. I mean, it could have been 2 weeks of just doing the same thing. You made progress. You really did. Oftentimes, we don't realize that people who care about us see ourselves better than we look at ourselves. My brother looks at me better than I see myself. My best friend always says these great things about me that I do not see myself. When we have those type of people in our lives that always remind us about the things that we're great at and stuff we've been improving at, you actually start to change into that version of yourself. You upgrade. It gives you that purpose that if they see me this way, I can't let them down. Then you start waking up and then you start doing those things again. You can fail, but then you remember there's people that are out there looking up to you and you can't let them down. Working every day can be exhausting, but that exhaustion, that sleep coming from exhaustion from working is a hell of a lot better than that exhaustion of tired of being in the same place or doing nothing. Doing nothing is exhausting. I'll tell you that. Not physically, but mentally. When you do nothing, you feel like nothing. You really do. And we forget that, you and I forget there's somebody better out there, somebody worse off. But that person who is worse off is doing so much more better than you who is better off than them, solely because their attitude and the way that they feel about themselves, the way that they look at themselves is at a higher regard than what they are, higher than that person that is in a better position. They evolve towards that. When they see themselves there, they just begin to do it. They absolutely demolish it. They are doing their best. They are trying every day. And that progress stacks. They end up making it. And those are the people who we think are better off than us. It's crazy. The person who was actually worse off than you is the one that you think is better off than you, just because they make it look like that. It's crazy, isn't it? We gotta give ourselves our flowers. You gotta make sure to congratulate yourself every day for those small W's, those insignificant wins, those small promises that you actually keep to yourself and not downplay or turn your work back and take back your word. Your brain is something that keeps track of your consistency. Self-esteem is the relationship you have with yourself. When you delay and take back your word and not keep to your promises, your brain keeps track of that whether you like it or not. Hence why sometimes you may be serious, you have the willpower, you have the motivation, you have everything that you need to do. When your brain is so used to you not respecting it and not keeping up with your promises, just downplays it. You begin to sabotage yourself. And it's not that your brain wants the worst for you, it's more like, why should I show up for somebody who doesn't even show up for themselves? You gotta make the best of what you have. I said this in my video yesterday. We do not appreciate enough what we have. And like I said just now, you're not gonna have the best, but you're not gonna have the worst either. You always gonna have what you have. I'm gonna make an example. Let's say the dude who created the table, for example. He did not start off with a table. He saw, okay, look, I got a couple of planks. I put this objects on it, but I need it elevated so I can actually work while sitting. He did not complain about the wood being off flat or it just not being suitable, or it may hold stuff, prevents it from touching the ground, but it's not actually high enough for him to work on stuff with. Hence, he made the best of what he had. He took that wood, that very same wood, and then he crafted something with it. He made those 4 little legs you see there. Then he said, okay, with this wood, I got the legs now. Now I put it over. Bam. Table. He didn't start off with the best. He made the best. I'm gonna say that again. You don't start off with the best. You make the best. You make the best. You gotta stop hating yourself, and you gotta stop hating what or looking at what you don't have. Really appreciate and actually take a moment to see what you have. You would find out that you are so fortunate. You really are. When you start using what you got to its fullest potential, you're gonna freak out and and then you actually really start beating yourself up. Like, bro, why didn't I just do this earlier? Why couldn't I just see it then and then start then so that I can be in a better position today? And that's just the magic of it. I appreciate you for watching this. And I want you to go do something. Actually do something. I want you to make sure that you acknowledge everything that you do. And everything you do is not too much or it's not enough. Be happy for what you got. And be happy with yourself and see what you're really capable of. Thank you for watching. Take off.